Okay, I'm gonna scan my audience. 1, 2, Jackie. 3, Mom.
Hi.
Okay. 4, 5, 6,
Hello.
7, and 8. Okay. Time me. Okay, go. Imagine you are driving home from work and bam, you were struck by a drunk driver. You suffered many injuries, but some of those injuries were so severe that you lost a lot of blood. Would you want blood to be available to you in your time of need? Well, my name is Jessica Lopez and I am credible to speak on this topic because I am an active blood donor and have a family member who has needed and received a blood transfusion. What's most concerning is that many people do not feel the need or importance of actually donating blood. And they don't know how simple the process of donating actually is. So I'm going to discuss the importance and statistics of donating blood, the people who are in most need of a blood transfusion, and the actual process of donating. Then I'm going to conclude with one final plea for you to become a donor. Now, the topic of blood donation is a topic that is not mentioned enough. And by the end of the speech, you will be able to see the need and importance of donating blood, and hopefully you will decide to become a donor. However, I hope that you do become a donor because I support blood donations, and I hope that you will support by contacting your local blood drive and donating blood. So let's start by the statistics and importance of donating. Well, many people all around the world can need a blood transfusion. And the statistics are quite surprising. So according to Blood Centers of the Pacific in 2015, more than 4.5 million patients need blood transfusions each year in the US and Canada. And according to the American National Red Cross in 2015, although 38% of the population are eligible to donate blood, only 10% actually do. So what all that means is that there are many people who need blood transfusions, but there are not that many people donating. Therefore, many people will not get the blood they need. So with those statistics in mind, let's discuss the people who are in most need of a blood transfusion. Well, any of us can find ourselves in a situation where we need a blood transfusion. For example, a disaster. A disaster can strike at any time, sometimes without warning, and can leave so much damage behind and cause severe injuries, and you may need a blood transfusion. I wanted to discuss a real-life disaster that occurred this year, and that was the earthquake in Nepal. And this earthquake caused so much damage and hurt so many people, and many people probably needed a blood transfusion. So let's take a look at these statistics. So according to All Hands Volunteers in 2015, more than 9,000 people were killed, a further 23,000 were injured, and the mass destruction of infrastructure and homes was vast. So this is a real-life example of how a disaster caused so much damage and injured so many people, and they might need a blood transfusion. So besides a disaster, there are many other reasons people could need a blood transfusion, like cancer, HIV, anemia, and surgery, car accidents. I mean, there are so many reasons people could find themselves needing a blood transfusion. So now that we've discussed the statistics and importance of blood donations, we've discussed the people who are most in need, let's go over the actual process of donating blood. Well, first you need to find a clinic. So it shouldn't be hard to find since hospitals and the American Red Cross host blood drives on a regular basis. And you'll probably be surprised to see that some are just right around the corner from your home. So once you actually find a blood clinic, you will start the actual process of donating blood. So let's refer to the visual aid where we can see the actual process once you get there. So you'll be greeted by somebody. You'll be greeted by somebody, and then you will start the screening process. And that'll consist of questionnaires and surveys. On these questionnaires, it will ask medical history questions and your recent travel experiences and other medical questions that could affect your chances of donating blood. Okay? Then you'll have an actual interview. At the interview, they will ask you even more questions and decide whether or not you're eligible. Now, if you are eligible, you will then hydrate. Hydration is very important before you start the actual donation process. So after you hydrate, you will move to probably a reclining chair where you'll actually do the donation process. And this is the hardest part, but it's really not as difficult as you probably think, and it's pretty quick. So after the actual donation process, they will give you a sugary snack and a water, and you're free to go whenever you're comfortable. So from my own experience, the actual process of blood donation takes a little over an hour, so that's really not that long considering how many people you can help. So we must consider that donating blood is a very beneficial and important process that can help so many people and save so many lives. So we are in need of more blood donors. And after covering the statistics and importance of donating blood, the people who are in most need of blood donations, and the actual process of donating, I hope that you feel more comfortable about this topic and realize that it's not as difficult as you probably think. So it may be difficult for you to truly understand how important and how much there's a need of blood donations. But I hope after this speech, you have decided that you want to donate blood and you will see the importance of donating. So I hope that you will now contact your local blood drive. So you might say that a hero must be a firefighter or a police officer or Superman, but in reality a hero can be you. So contact your local blood drive and donate today. Thank you.
Yay!
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna scan the audience again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mom? Jackie? 7 and 8. Thank you.